All right, gentlemen, I got another video that a follower sent me and asked me to comment on. And this one's on something I talk about often, which is asking women what they bring to the table.
What do I say to a guy that asks me what I bring to the table?
All right, if you're watching, I want you to stop the video right here and do me a favor. Go put in the comments what you think she's going to say next. I'm willing to bet a bunch of you already know and will guess right.
And you know what I would say to a guy that asked me that question? You know what you should say to a guy that asks you that question? Nothing.
So how'd you do? I'm willing to bet at least half of you got it right, because that's about what half of women do. They say nothing. Why? Because they have nothing to offer, and they know it. Now, the other answer you'll often get is a list of stuff. Well, I have a good career. I make my own money. I have a house, blah, blah, blah. You know, the superficial, shallow things that are a priority for them, not the things that we men actually care about. But let's see what else she has to say.
Block him. Walk away, leave him talking to himself.
Oh, he'll be talking to himself, all right. He'll be going, whew, I dodged a bullet with that bitch.
Why? Because there is something wicked about a man that pursues you and wants you in his life and then asks you why he would want you in his life.
I know, right? I mean, geez, him actually thinking that he deserves something in return other than your presence? How dare he? That is pretty wicked.
Because if he pursued you in the first place, he knows. But do you know why he's asking you what you bring to the table?
Oh, this ought to be good.
So he can invalidate everything that you say.
Ladies, if you're watching, let me give you the real answer, the one every guy is thinking right now, which is he's asking because you haven't shown him anything of value to him. He doesn't see a reason to keep pursuing you or be in a relationship with you. So he's giving you the opportunity to show him what you're going to bring to the table. And so far the answer is a whopping nothing.
So if you say, oh, I can cook, I can clean, I have a career, I speak 3 languages, he's gonna reply with, all women can do that. I can pay someone else to do that. I can do that.
Yes, he is, because guess what? It's true. Newsflash. There's nothing special about that. On this point, she's 100% correct. What she doesn't know, and what most women don't know, is those things she just listed are completely irrelevant to men. We don't care. We can do all that ourselves. So what would we need you for then? Because so far, everything you've listed doesn't really matter. And the problem you have is when he tells you that those things don't matter, you consider it him to be invalidating what you're saying. No, he's telling you that what you're offering doesn't matter to him. That doesn't make it invalid in any way. He's entitled to his own wants, desires, thoughts, and opinions. But again, it goes back to women think they should be the sole determiners of what men want.
And he's going to invalidate whatever you thought that made you special.
Make you special? You listed that you can cook and clean. Anyone can do that. Everyone does do that. You said you had a career. Guess what? Pretty much everyone has a career too. If you think those things are what make you special, I hate to break it to you, darling, but there are literally tens of millions of people, both men and women, that can do all of those things. And what's funny is when men list those things, you call it the bare minimum.
And the reason why I say I unfortunately get asked this question is because women are really out here stressing out about what to reply to a dusty.
A dusty. Well, that's a new one for me. But again, ladies, if you're watching this, she couldn't be more wrong. As I told you, the reason he's asking is you've brought nothing to the table of value to him. He's asking you to show him. And the response that she's giving proves that she has nothing to offer. She thinks her presence is all that is needed. Well, I'm not going to knock her, but let me say this. There are a hell of a lot better women out there, ones that don't have this mindset. And we men are done with this vapid thinking. This is why men are walking away, why they're going to continue to walk away, and why you're going to be sitting home, petting your cats, and drinking your boxed wine.